Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BWG Game Club. I'm your host, Peter, and I'm with my friends, Johnny Bag of Donuts.
Hey.
And Devon, a.k.a. the dark-skinned Johnny.
Hey, that's me.
Wait, me?
I'm starting to get there, dude. I'm starting to get there. What's up, guys?
What is BWG Game Club? It is a podcast where we pick a game, we play it section by section, and then we get together and talk about those sections in this very podcast. Kind of like a book club, except with video games. Yeah. This time around, we are playing Katherine. Katherine is a game developed by Atlas Games, and oh man, it's a puzzle game that, I mean, if you want to feel dumb, you should play it.
Honestly, he's not wrong.
It's a great game overall so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's just, whew, oh man, you need to have a brain for it. I do not. Well, let's continue. This is our 4th episode of Katherine.
Damn.
Episode 4. Guys, for this episode, we had to play through stages 7 and 8. But before we jump into what 7 and 8 have in store, let's do a little recap. Last episode, Katherine had a boyfriend. Katherine, the woman Vincent is cheating on his girl with, Katherine with a C, is dating Steve, or what we know of, because Steve calls Vincent, tells him, I'm Katherine's boyfriend, I'm gonna kill you.
Need you to back up off my bitch, dog.
Obviously, that does not happen. Vincent tries to figure out what's going on. He ends up thinking that his own girlfriend, Katherine with a K, could be seeing this man, Steve. But it doesn't turn out that's the case either, because Vincent's a little weak-ass bitch when trying to accuse people of doing things.
Facts.
So instead, Vincent finds himself back in the bar, and that's where he decides, I need Katherine. She means the world to me.
The whole world.
The whole world. I know it's important to me. And now he is drinking at the bar, contemplating that idea. Guys, tell me how Section 7 went for you. Give me a general description.
Shit. God damn.
I honestly didn't have that much problem with this entire section.
Because John's a genius.
It's not.
It's facts, John.
It's something that I figured out with this game, and this is the whole trick of the game, is that you need to, or just get lucky, but if you figure out what the trick they're trying to teach you is, then you figured out the rest of that part. All you need to do is just have that one thing that they're like, you need to know how to do this one specific type of thing, and then once you do that, it makes the whole rest of the section so much less frustrating.
I figured out a song for Peter and I. All right. It's a really good song. It's from a classic movie. It's from The Wizard of Oz. If I only had a brain. It's facts.
Believe me, dude.
Yes.
That's how I felt
Yes.
for a
You're
good portion
not
of this
wrong. There definitely is a certain thing that they want you to learn and take away from the puzzle. Like there's what's the word?
A technique.
Yeah, a technique. Fucking technique. God damn it. They tell you the whole fucking game what the word is, and it escaped me. The fucking technique in the game, right? It just, I feel like the first part of this section wasn't bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was tolerable. It was like getting towards the end, man, I was like really struggling. It was bad.
I chalk up my getting through this to there was one technique where it had to deal with like building a row out of like 3 blocks and having to like push it over, get up, and like and doing that. To that plus just getting lucky, I think was Pete's over here looking like fucking Bill Cosby. Just fucking
Please,
But it's like that one technique plus I think just being lucky. I didn't really get
You fuck.
Pete, to your point from like a couple times ago where you're talking about how there's multiple ways for this to be finished. When I was watching your stream, you took like wildly different paths than I did. And I was like, that's cool that you can actually do that in the game.
Yeah.
And you're not just locked into, which is like what the arcade game in the bar, or what is it? What's it called? I forget. Rapunzel, yeah. Like you have to do specific ways to pass that. But the actual game that we're playing is a little bit more freeform, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. There's definitely ways to complete puzzles. However, this game also has certain parts where only one way can be done to complete a puzzle. And that's what broke my brain. And that's what this section did. It broke my brain. I'll say I had an opposite experience to Devon, where it was really just the first floor that troubled me. The first floor gave me the most trouble. Everything after the first floor, sure, I died, but I never thought, oh man, this is impossible. It was just the first floor that broke me, and that's what this section did. And we're going to get into that. We're going to go deeper into that because we are now going to start episode 4, where we talk about stage 7 and stage 8. Woo! Starting this episode, Vincent's back in the bar. We get to walk around, talk to people. Guys, is there anything that you want to talk about in this section?
I would say I never realized talking to the twins, they tell you what happens, like to the people in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They let you know who passes and who doesn't.
Yes.
You know, which is great. Didn't know that.
Going along with that point, Devon, there's a lack of people in this bar at this time. There's a noticeable lack of people.
Yeah.
It's fucking empty.
I remember looking around, walking to every part of the bar thinking, did everyone die? Did I mess up? Are they all gone? Justin did walk in, though. Justin did walk in for me.
Mm-hmm. The reporter.
So I got to talk to him. Yes, the reporter. But other than that, no one really walked in. I didn't get to see anyone. That's incorrect. The girlfriend of Daniel walked in.
Yes.
Just her, though.
Sunglasses.
Yes. Sunglasses and ascot.
Yes. Hey. Attaboy.
You do get another picture of Katherine with a C in this one. And, oh, man. Best picture yet. Yeah, it's a picture of Katherine with a C, but she has the
ribbon
around her.
Red ribbon.
Yeah, and she's naked, but just the ribbon around her body.
Did you look at it?
Yes, I did. I did look at it.
I don't think I got that picture.
You know what's funny is I got it, but I pull it up
in the bar,
and I just get like a quick glimpse, and I was like, oh damn, and I forgot to even go.
Oh, you didn't go check it out? Oh
no.
The moment I got the glimpse, I went to the bathroom. I was like, yeah, let me see this.
I'm pretty sure that depends on like how you answer her, right? How you talk to her.
Probably.
Yeah, because like when you text her back, because I'm pretty sure I'm a dick to her, like texting her back. Like
all right. Yeah, I didn't even respond to her with that message. I was like, thanks for the visual porn.
She's fire, bro.
Thanks for the visual porn.
Katherine does show up in the bar during this segment, and she even admits that she has cheated on someone before, but not with you, because
of course
I'm only with you.
I don't think I stayed that long.
No?
For her. I don't know the timing, like how long you stay for her to show up.
I
would stay to the end.
I stay until I get drunk. So if that's until I talk to everyone and I'm the only person in the bar, that's it.
I have made it multiple times where Erica's sitting at the bar,
yes,
next to boss, and they're basically like, "Dude, we need to go fuck home." Like, like, all right.
I don't leave before that. Yeah,
I usually stay until that. Like, I think I stay until I have like 3 drinks and I've talked to everyone, and then after that, if my boys are still there, I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm out. Gotta go home to bed.
Oh no! See, I leave well after the friends have left. There's been several times where they say, "You coming?"
Yeah.
And I say, "No, I gotta be faster. Gotta be faster in the Nightmare Realm."
Peter's at the actual bar they call last call. He's like, I need 6 drinks, 6 rum and colas.
I've been
I need to be faster in my nightmares.
Like, all right, you're cut off.
Boss is like, dude, you good, bro? Like, okay, here's another one.
But finishing our drinks, we head into the Nightmare Realm, stage 7.
You're here. The spiral corridor is our locale tonight. It is a holy passage to the cathedral.
The spiral corridor is our next location. And if you don't know what that is, well, think of a giant circular staircase around a bunch of blocks that we are going to be trying to climb up for the next, I don't know, hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, that happened. That happened to me. Guys, this section. Well, let's go over what the narrator decides to tell us.
The road to the cathedral starts here. Your mental powers will be truly tested here. Think hard while you challenge these areas.
Your mental powers will be tested. They sure were, and boy did they fail. Boy did they fail. Guys, this first stage was the bane of my entire gameplay existence. It was awful. It was bad. It was bad. Mainly because, 1, I'm not smart. 2, I forgot a crucial technique. A technique that you absolutely need in order to finish this stage. Because I made it. I made it after much perseverance. I made it to the final part of this floor. There are 3 columns of blocks, but you have 2 columns of immovable blocks on either side. So you need to find a way to build a staircase, to build a path with those 3 columns of blocks. I could not figure it out. I could not remember this special technique that the game taught us, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 stages ago, called the Inazuma. That is the name of the technique. You want to know why I know that name?
Because you got to go look it up.
Because I went and searched for all the techniques that the game taught you to see which one we needed, because I got to a maddening point where I said, I can't beat this. There's one special way. There's one path that I need to know in order to finish this part. It's the final part of this damn level, and I can't figure it out because I'm a dumbass. I don't know what to do. So, after trials and tribulations, I finally just looked up the techniques, found the Inazuma, and guess what?
No problem.
Beat it. No problem. It worked. Worked like a charm.
Can you actually explain the technique so I can just see if this is the one that I used?
Allow me to explain Inazuma. When you're climbing a flat wall with 3 stones in a row, use the pulling out blocks and hanging techniques. If you repeat the same pattern, you can climb in a zigzag without collapsing the wall.
That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. So if you are able to figure that out, you're awesome. Or if you just remember what the game tried to teach you way back when, you're awesome as well. I am neither of those. I am a dumbass. I suck. It was bad. It was painful. Guys, tell me how smart you are and that this was no problem.
I think for whatever reason, because I'm not one to say that I'm a smart person, but I whatever reason it clicked with me, and I was just able to kind of get it, which was nice. Felt good. Felt good not having to struggle at least one time in this game.
This stage wasn't. I'm sorry, it wasn't. like difficult by any means. I did die like once or twice, but once I figured out what I needed to do to get up, which Peter was talking about the technique, and I figured out that technique, and it wasn't bad. So I was glad to be able to get it done. The one thing that I feel like is huge that I don't do a lot of, or I did a lot of in this, just like randomly figuring it out, was like the crawling around.
Mhm.
Like
The
that's
spider
crucial.
stuff.
You
Yeah.
have to do that. Yeah, you
Crucial.
have to hang on the
Crucial.
blocks and climb around.
Absolutely crucial. But I mean, this isn't where I struggled. I did not struggle here. I struggled towards the end, and it was just
It was just me. It was just me.
What's interesting to me is that they show you a plethora of techniques,
So
and I
many.
definitely have not used a lot of them. And I'm like, I'd really like to kind of see a speed run and see what someone does that is obviously familiar with all of it, or like can know exactly what to do. It'd be really interesting to see. I want to pull it up at some point and watch it. But I'm glad you finally got past it. That's good.
I did it. I did it. I knew at a certain point, I told myself there's one way. I said there's a special way to do this, and I can't figure it out. I'm not putting it together. Googled it, though. With the help of brain power and YouTube, we make it to the next landing. There is a plethora of people to talk to. Some standouts include Johnny, who is still concerned on why he's here. He thinks he might know, but he's also just not sure what could be the issue. He doesn't know what he's doing wrong, but he is questioning why he's there. Orlando is revealing a little more information that he wasn't the one who did the betraying. It was her. It was her who betrayed me. There's that. Oh, also here on this landing is the man with the Regent hair, the Elvis Presley hair. He's alive, guys. I remember you telling me that he was dead, and I was thinking, what? I totally missed that because he didn't die in mine. He was here.
He died in mine.
Pete saves everybody.
Except himself. Except himself. Yeah, he was here. And I remember seeing him and being super excited, saying, what? I didn't miss it. He's not dead. Oh.
I was gonna say if you missed it, because they, like I said, every person you talked to was like, oh, what's his name, Thomas or something like that. Like I forget what it was, but he's like, oh, Thomas died. It's like, oh shit, and then news is like Thomas died. I'm like, oh god, yeah. This other person, Thomas died. I'm like, okay, I get it. Fucking Thomas died. I don't need 16 reminders.
Does start with a T.
What is it?
His name is Todd.
Todd.
Yeah. So they're like,
Yeah,
Todd died. Like, yeah. I get it. Shut up. And I was really
in my
surprised that
game-
you missed it.
This dream again. Looks like I've been saved.
No, you haven't.
Huh. I was saved thanks to you. I thought I was done for. But I remember how you cheered me on.
I see. Well, either way, thank goodness.
I'm gonna stop bitching about it. After all, I'm a man. You sit around for too long and I'll leave you behind. See you up above.
Must be nice, White Hat. Must be nice. Just saving all these lives.
Yeah.
You ever get that White Hat dirty, Pete? Ever get it dirty?
Just had to lose my mind in the process. Steve's also here,
Steve.
who I'm very disappointed in all of these sections because he says the same damn thing every single time I
know.
talk to him.
I know.
He said nothing new. It was just, I'm going to get her back.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
He's the worst.
Just that over and over again. Didn't say anything new every single time. I just thought, okay, what is the point? What is the purpose? Don't even show up here. You can just show up elsewhere or where you need to be. Unless you're going to say something interesting, don't be on my landing. There is one more sheep that I want to talk about on this level, and that is the Mufasa-looking mofo in the middle of the landing.
Simba.
There is this sheep, this black sheep with a giant unicorn horn sticking out of its forehead and a mane, a giant red mane. Not a very
I'm
nice
guessing
sheep.
blood soaked.
Yeah, probably blood soaked. Probably.
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
I think
I think it's 3 times as many as anyone else. I killed so many sheep.
You're not gonna stop, are you? And I'll...
It makes me excited for the hunt.
Oh, what is he holding?
A giant fucking axe with blood on it.
Yeah,
Fucking
he's not-
sideshow Bob looking motherfucker. Like, just.
He's not a nice dude. Not a nice guy. After talking to all our landing friends, we head into the confessional where we talk to the man behind it, and we get another question.
I can't believe that you got to this level.
Whatever. Hurry up.
Yeah, you're right. Well then, we'll begin.
This is the 11th question. What would you do if your significant other fell in love with someone else?
What if your lover loved someone else? I'd let them go. I cling to what's mine. John.
Oh, come on. I'd let them go. Fuck that. You're gonna stay with someone just they love someone else. Get your head out of your ass. No way.
It's facts.
Devon.
I'm with him on that one.
I make it a trio because hell nah. Just go ahead. Just go. I'm letting you go.
Who's like, no, that's mine. I'm gonna fight for no, dude. Come on.
I'm out, bro. More free time for me.
Hey, isn't this the 7th floor? If I get past this part, isn't the goal right there?
Correct. This level leads directly to the Cathedral. The 8th floor, the Cathedral, is where you will find an end to this. And freedom.
All right. I'm almost there then. I'll escape from this place as fast as I can.
I'll take you to the next level then.
Katherine.
If Vincent can't do it, no one can.
Katherine.
You go, Vincent. You got this. We now head into the 2nd floor, which the rest of these floors weren't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was still exhausted from what happened to me with the first floor, so any failure that I had was very annoying. But they weren't awful sections.
Right.
If I didn't have that experience with the first floor, I would have been perfectly fine. Would have been perfectly fine with the way the rest of the floors went.
Mm-hmm.
But because of that experience with the first floor, it just tainted the rest of this section. At least until I ended the first stream that I did. Because I did the stream in 2 parts, which are available on the Twitch channel. I don't recommend the first one. It's not fun. How about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely parts where I like died or I couldn't figure it out at first, but kind of soon after I was like, oh, I get it, and then it was fine. And there was no like super struggle, which was good. It was welcomed.
Right. Like I told you guys, I mean, it's kind of like a trial and error type thing for me around here. I was kind of just figuring things out as I went, and then once I figured it out, I was like, oh, okay, well that's good. It wasn't bad.
This floor had one of my favorite puzzle sections. There was almost a chessboard layout with certain blocks pushed in and certain blocks pushed out. The immovable blocks were pushed out. What you had to do was hang off the edge and climb around, and you had to pull the blocks that were pushed in out so you could climb up to the next level, then hang down, keep climbing around, pull the blocks that are in out, and you kept on doing that pattern all the way up. It was actually a cool section.
I don't remember doing that, to be honest.
I liked it. I thought, oh, I get it. I like the way that they structured this area. I do want to say this section did teach me one thing about a certain mechanic, and that is the big old black sheep, the muscular looking sheep that we talked to several landings ago.
Yeah,
he's a little bitch.
Yeah, he gets knocked down
he gets bopped
pretty
easily. He came up to me and it was just pillow fight victories all day. Just get out my space, bro. Don't mess with me. With brain power and pillow power, we make our way to the very next landing, where Steve is yet again saying the same exact thing. I'll find her. I'll make her mine. I'll get her. However, There's one thing that I want to talk about on this landing.
Oh, there's a big thing on this landing.
Oh man, it was so exciting.
Yeah.
Totally wiped away 85% of my frustration.
I know exactly what we're talking about.
When this line happened.
Yes.
Huh.
And that is when we talk to Johnny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this my punishment for betraying my best friend? What? I've considered giving up so many times, but I can't.
Hey.
Dude.
Oh, man.
Dude. Okay, John.
So here's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
When that happened, I immediately thought, oh, he's sleeping with Katherine with a K.
Right.
And he's betraying Vincent. But thinking about it more, it made me wonder, is he sleeping with Erica and betraying Toby?
Ooh, didn't even think about that.
So I don't know, but it's one of them.
So
And
there's some.
The only reason why I say that is because when he says best friend, Toby does work with Johnny. So I don't know who
I think
he's
it's
about.
that. I think it's that because there's a certain thing that happens later on where it's a conversation between Toby and Orlando.
I know what you're talking about, and that's why I thought the same thing, John. And we'll get there. We'll get there.
Pieces of shit.
Yes. Yes.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because it confused me at first as far as like why Orlando was. We'll get there.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We'll get there. So stay tuned, everybody, because we're gonna cover that in this episode later on. But the moment that line happened, I thought, oh wait, could it be this or could it be that? Ooh.
I didn't even think about the other
One thing's a fact, though. Johnny's betraying someone.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
I felt real good about myself at that point, and then later on, I was like, I'm done.
Oh, let's not forget. My main man Todd's still around.
Yo, you guys are safe.
Watching you climb has given me some ideas. It looks like the big one isn't coming yet. You okay? Yeah. The huge monsters really get to you, don't they? In my case, it's my dad. My father was a great man who built a fortune with his own two hands. He was a real man, always surrounded by women. He always told me to be like him, but I was a failure to my dad. Everything I did just pissed him off. I was hit, kicked, ignored, and in the end, I was abandoned. I managed to make ends meet and came this far. Seriously? I'm probably still looking for him to acknowledge me, to love me, to forgive me. The passion to reach the top, to be with women. God, I'm just mimicking my goddamn father. I wanted to be like my dad, for him to recognize me and my existence.
You don't say. I'm a bit like you.
I see. All right, I'll talk to you up above. Keep climbing, and meet you later.
You got it.
Now, the reason I play that conversation for you is because something happens in the next landing with the long-haired sheep. That's the guy that Todd is talking to. Do you guys know his name? Do you remember his name? I can't remember it. But it's the dude who works with Tom.
That actually might be Thomas. I don't know.
That might be Thomas.
I think he's right. Right. It is Thomas.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
we're gonna go with Thomas right now.
This is great because we're getting an insight to characters that are long gone in my game. So I'm happy about this.
And I needed to show you that conversation because, as you saw, Todd opened up to Archie is his name, and as you saw, Todd opened up to Archie. Archie is going to open up next landing, and I'm excited to show you what he has to say. We speak with everyone we want to speak with on this landing, and we head into the confessional for another question.
I knew you'd come. I'm not surprised anymore. Any sheep who made it this far wouldn't die so easily now.
This is the 12th question. Which is easier on you, to be loved or to love?
Is it easier to love or be loved? John.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over how far to the right your goddamn meter is. That's impossible. I can't even get mine all the way to the left. That's how impossible it is. Oh, I would say to be loved.
Devon?
Oh, I'm a lover, dude.
So it's easier to love? Is that what you're saying?
For me, yeah. Is that bad? Is that wrong? Like, is it easier for me to love someone?
So I think it's easier to be loved because I think to love someone, that makes you vulnerable. Like, you have to open up in order to love someone. And that puts you at a disadvantage. When you are loved by someone, you can be at any guard you want. It's that person that's opening up to you.
Mm-hmm. Sticking with my answer, Alex.
You
may be right. You may be right. I like the way you put it. But I'm sticking to my guns. You can try to sway. You can try to sway me, FDR, but I'm not going to let you right now.
I guess it takes less work to be loved.
It does take less work. You're right.
Very true. If you look at it in a literal sense of, let's take a boyfriend and girlfriend. Imagine all the things you have to do for your significant other.
Yeah, you're right. To be loved, dog.
Whereas if you're being loved, they're doing all that stuff for you.
That's facts. Yeah, you're right. To be loved. Yeah, I concede. I throw in my towel.
All right, let me say this, just so you'll understand. If you're able to pass the next trial, the Cathedral awaits you. I must say, you honestly have a chance of making it.
I've been set on that since the beginning.
More than that, do you remember what I told you before? The path of freedom will be open to those who reach the holy pinnacle. If you make it, what kind of freedom would you want?
What do you mean? It's all so clear to me. I finally know what's truly important. I was afraid because a lot was going on. But now I want the freedom to gain what I know matters. That's why I have to get out of here.
I see. Let's hurry then. There's still more levels on this floor.
Vincent's a man now. Vincent knows what he wants. I'm a man. I got balls. I plant my feet.
I've grown so much now.
How do you guys feel about that?
I'm so over Vincent as a character.
Yeah, I'm with John.
Annoying.
He's just, I don't know.
I'm just glad that he's finally making a decision.
Yeah.
I mean, it took him fucking 6 floors to get here, dude. To realize what he wanted. Fuck that.
Almost 6.5, if you think about it.
That's true. Yeah.
Because we are now at the halfway point. This floor, the 3rd floor, is the halfway point.
This is where it all came crumbling down.
This is where I saw the outline and I said, Inazuma, I know this. I can easily do this now.
I know this.
Yet again, I was fine with this one. I was fine. I knew what I had to do to get up there. It was okay. Sure, I died. Sure, I messed up. Sure, I struggled at certain parts, but nothing like that first floor. That first floor, that experience never happened again.
Never happened.
That's good. There's some guesswork still in it where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I feel like I need to push these blocks over here. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I can figure it out from there. But I'm not, it's complete, like I said, luck or accident. Until it's
there was guesswork on this floor for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I finished it. But it felt good when you got it aligned properly. And he said, oh yeah, here we go. I meant to do that.
That's what it is, dude. It's just pulling blocks and trying to figure it out. Dude, most of this game's been guesswork, okay?
Title my fucking autobiography.
All right. Guesswork. I'd read that.
With our guesswork, we finish floor 3 and we make it to the landing. This is where Orlando really gets into the I didn't do the betraying, I was betrayed. Pouty face. But I don't really want to talk about Orlando because I want to talk about Johnny because he has some more fun stuff to say.
Johnny Tsunami!
I don't want to steal her from him, but I love her. And I can't do anything about it. If that's a crime, then this is my punishment. And I just have to accept it.
Are you alright? I'm gonna keep climbing. Sorry for talking so much. You go on.
Wow,
Man.
dude.
Johnny is set in his ways.
Y'all are wild, bro. The both of you.
What?
Just, you guys blew my mind wide open with that whole thing. My whole head is just like, because we'll talk.
You thought Katherine, right? Go ahead.
No,
Tell
100%,
us how you thought it was Katherine.
Dude, I thought it was Katherine, and now that you guys said that, I'm like, it makes perfect sense. It just makes so much sense, right? Because I feel like there's no way he'd do that to Vincent because, all right, Toby's young, okay? He's just trying to go at the first thing that, catches his eye, whatever. He's a young dude. Fuck it.
He wants them heels.
Right. He wants the heels. But it makes perfect sense, dude. It makes perfect sense. I can't wait till we get to it.
I'm not gonna lie. Both of these landings made me think it was Katherine with a K. It wasn't until I thought about it more.
Right.
It was actually after I was done playing the game. Because even when the scene happens, I was like, what the fuck was that?
Exactly.
Like, that's so weird.
Yes.
And then I was thinking about it after, and I'm like,
you know what's crazy?
Sense.
When you guys say it and bring it up, now that I think about the way that played out, I'm like, wow, dude.
Yeah.
We're teasing listeners right now.
We are teasing.
We're tickling the balls right now, the listeners.
Don't worry, we'll get to the shaft soon.
Just a whole lot.
Next stop, the tip.
Oh, before we can make our way there, though, I want to talk to you about Archie. Because I talked to Archie on this landing. And let's find out what his nightmare boss is.
Hey, you're safe.
Thanks to you. Looks like it's above us.
Tell us about the things you've been facing. Letting these things out makes you stronger. Telling us will make you more determined to climb.
It's my mother. Every night. I ran away from my mother a long time ago. My mother loved me dearly. Not as a son, but as a man.
Holy fuck.
I was locked in the cellar for years. The only living thing I saw was Mother. I found an opening and ran away, naked as a newborn. I've been running since. The thought that all women could be like her, it scares me, makes me sick. And in the end, I clung to that fear. I started relationships, used women for money and gifts, then dumped them and ran. I did it over and over again. I can't live anymore.
Damn it, you fool! Why didn't you say anything earlier? I could have protected you.
Huh?
Do you think I don't know how you feel? You really want to forgive her, don't you? But you can think about that later. For now, just climb and survive. Got that? Promise me.
Okay.
Excuse the fuck out of me, bro.
I had your same expressions when I was listening to that on stream.
What? Not as a son, but as a man?
That's...
Locked in a cellar?
Hands down.
People all have fucked up lives and all got together. It's beyond me.
Oh, hands down, the most disturbing story I've heard so far.
Wow.
Nothing came close to that.
No.
Nothing even came a little close.
No.
I was like, dude, what?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Wow. Whew. Well, okay. All right.
I think it's time to wrap it up. We're out.
That's
His
the thing.
mother didn't want that.
It's weird because, like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Archie was in my landing or not. I talked to everyone that was there. I don't think he was there. I have far less people.
Yes,
in mind.
John, that's what I'm saying. We don't have all these people.
I think all I have is the journalist at this point.
Yes. I have the journalist, I have Orlando, I have John.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't have these two, the
the
cop.
police officer, yeah.
Fuck you, Peter. I'm fucking pissed, bro. You fucking white cap motherfucker. You motherfucker.
I save everyone.
I'm just talking to everyone, building everyone's spirits and shit. I talk to everybody.
Oh.
I just give compliments to this game, though, to have side conversations like that are truly engaging, that are very interesting. And when you learn more about the characters, it doesn't seem like a chore to do the side stuff. It's more you're learning crucial information about the characters. And it just makes your playthrough that much more interesting.
Right. That's crazy, dude. That's disgusting.
It's left me stunned.
I'm appalled.
Little bad taste in my mouth. Probably more bad taste in his mouth, but
It was a good taste in her mouth, though.
Hello. It seems you've survived, just as I predicted. But this level won't be overcome just through experience. You'll need luck as well. I see something special in you. Like the man who climbed this entire tower long ago.
So somebody got out of here before. I'm gonna do even better than he did. There's more than one person depending on me now.
This is the 13th question. If you had to choose between your best friend and your lover, which would you choose?
I don't think I had this one.
I had this one too.
That's easy.
Would
Easy.
your best friend or your lover?
I can get another lover, baby.
Friend or lover, John.
Bros before hoes, dude. Come on.
Devon.
Bros before hoes, even when they're not wearing clothes. 100%, bro. You can always get another lover. Fuck that. Friends trump all, dude. That's a fact, dude.
I chose friends as well. I'm not gonna lie, I sat there for a second thinking, well, what if I had a long-term lover? It's like, oh, like what do you choose between them? And then I thought, I don't have a lover right now.
See,
Friends stand out. And then I picked friends and I said, bros before hoes. Why did I even debate that?
Yeah, come on, dude.
In my head, I was thinking, well, my best friend's always going to be my best friend. So even if I don't choose them, they'll be with me still. And then I was like, nah, best friend, dude. I was like, nah, I'm going to pull that shit over and over again.
My dick didn't confuse me until liking my friends, okay? Right? It's like, it's just, you like your friends because you like your friends for who they are. And there's nothing like involved with that whole thing.
That is,
you know, there's things that your penis does that you don't have any control over, you know.
That's why people have to climb blocks, man. Shit gets hard because it gets hard.
Or because of mother.
See, that's the thing too, is I think it's gone beyond cheating on this whole thing. Yeah. Like it definitely feels like it's
relationships in general.
It's like a guilt thing. Like it's just guilt in general. I think whatever, if it's guilt over hating your mother for what she's done, or being treated like shit from your father, or for cheating on your girlfriend or anything like that. I feel like that's the
guilt and where you place that guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, it shows how that guilt affects your relationships, and that's what I'm trying to say, because everything is about, I'm treating this person wrong, or this person treated me this way, so that's why I treat other people this way, or I feel guilty about this, so that's why I bring those out to those who are around me. So it's how your relationships are affected by what you hold inside.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This game hits deep, man. This game hits deep.
Yeah.
I feel like every game we play has a fucking just a message.
Let's get a move on. You've come more than halfway up this level. After 2 more trials, it will end. You will then be at the Cathedral.
It doesn't matter where I am anymore. I'm gonna keep climbing until I've reached the goal. I'm gonna take care of everything tomorrow. After that, I'll finally be able to tell her how I feel. I'm gonna finish climbing this thing tomorrow and move on with my life.
I'm a man. I'm a man now, and I make manly decisions, and I'm moving on with my life.
I'm no longer a man-child. I'm a man.
Way to go, Vincent. I don't have much to say about this next floor that we're going into, except for the fact that when it happened, I said, there's 2 more.
Yeah.
It was just, I knew I was farther away than where I needed to be. Devon, how did you feel on this one?
For whatever reason, I could not figure this one out at all. I just couldn't figure it out. I had no idea what to do. I may have retried like 6 or 7 times before finally I just kept pushing blocks and like the wrong set of blocks. I kept climbing the sides all the way to the end and stuff. And I just couldn't figure it out. And then finally, trial and error, made it up. And I said, I don't know how I did it. Could I do it again? Probably not. Most definitely not. I literally, when I saw the layout, I just sat here for like 10 minutes and I looked at it and I was just like, what do I do?
The layout that he's talking about is, think of 4 columns of blocks staggered in a diagonal line, right? They're in a diagonal line, and you need to find a way to push and pull the blocks so you have your path up. There's only 10 stories. Once you climb up 10 stories, you make it. It's just finding out how to set that path so you can get up those 10 stories.
It's awful.
This is actually like the most interesting one, because this one was like almost like a true puzzle, because it was like it's the only thing that's in here, right? And you have to figure it out. And this is one I actually took like an approach of like, I'll say semi logic, where I was like, okay, I actually looked up to see, where the blocks met for like the ending, and I was like, obviously I have to make some sort of steps up to that. And I said the first column, I can't use the blocks other than either like pushing them out, or like I have to have the very top block at the bottom for me to start out on. So I was like, just like pushing them in, so it would finally bring the blocks down so I could have something to build off of. And then it was a lot of trial and error after that. But I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was kind of like a puzzle in that sense of like, you actually kind of had to figure it out, versus it felt a little less random-y, I guess. But I liked it. I enjoyed it.
And time is not a factor either.
Nope.
You pretty much have all the time in the world to do this.
Good point. This is like a Rapunzel level, basically.
Yeah. With that floor done, we're back at the landing. Well,
yes,
we're back at a new landing, I should say. And the only sheep here is Steve.
Ugh.
I saw Steve standing in the middle of the landing. He's the only sheep here. And I said, that Tide mofo must have something interesting to say now. He doesn't. He doesn't. It's the same thing. I'll find her. I'll get her back. So what do? We head on into the confessional because there's nothing else to do. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about this. The landing before, the previous landing. Yeah. You know who wasn't there?
Oh, the guy that you buy stuff from?
Yes.
Oh, really?
The guy that you buy stuff from. He fell. He died. You can't buy stuff anymore.
It said the coins were too heavy for him to climb with, or whatever.
There's a sheep that you talk to, and he says, yeah, I saw him, and the coins got too heavy, and he fell and died. And he was bright like a star as he fell down, or something along those lines.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It was great. I laughed at that moment. I actually had a good chuckle at that.
I will say I'm happy that, even though after my frustration I said I was going to go buy shit, that I actually didn't. So
I never did either.
Good. I'm good.
I'm a piece of shit. So I bought an item and I never even used it because I replaced it with another item I found on the map. So wasted coins.
Awesome. So that's great.
Welcome, little lamb. I see you've survived. Oh, you're doing amazingly. The next trial will be the last one on this floor.
Been through so much shit already. Nothing is gonna scare me off now.
This is the 14th question. If you were to propose to your lover, how would you do it?
How would you propose to your lover? Just let it happen, or it has to be special? John.
Where's the never lever?
It's right in your pants, baby. Right in your pants. Just tug on it.
I had to go. I was like, all right, if I were to do it, I'm an easygoing guy. Just kind of let it happen. It doesn't have to be
in the moment.
Crazy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Devon?
Here's the thing.
It's not what you want. It's what she wants.
Right. For me, I would just let it happen. But if it was me doing it to Sabrina, if I did it like in our apartment, I'd be the worst person ever. Go to hell, fuck off, take the ring, return
Doesn't
it.
that just prove something though?
Yes, it does,
Doesn't
sir.
that, like-
It does. For me, just let it happen. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. If it's organic, dude, things are better when they're organic, okay? Just let it happen organically. Pete, what's up, dude?
Pete? What about you, Pete?
I would make it special. I don't know. It's a big thing. I would make it special.
Let's just say, if you were to, what would be the scenario? What would you have done or did, or what would you do?
Well, I mean,
Don't be shameful, Peter. I'd be with you too.
it would just have to be special. It would have to be meaningful in a way. Like, let's say a favorite place, or
Christmas.
let's say something unique that only you two can share. So when you look back on that moment, it's like, oh, he did that for me. Do I think it has to be done, in the middle of Times Square? No, I don't care. Other people don't need to see it.
Meaningful?
The act itself is meaningful, but
Then
I
why
want
does it
to
have
do
to be
it
in a meaningful place?
because it just adds to the experience. Memories. So let's say you go to your first date spot and then do it there. Like, that's, to me, that's doing something special. That's making it special.
Ugh, this stresses me out.
Let me just name off a couple times that you don't do it, right? A birthday.
Valentine's
Right?
Day.
Valentine's Day. So you don't do it on a birthday or anyone else's birthday, whether they're in your like.
Well,
friend
I
group
mean
or something like that.
that's every day of the year.
Unfortunately, that's just how it rules out, John. Valentine's Day.
You mean someone you know's birthday?
Right. Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Don't ever do it on Christmas. That's just, you just don't. You just take it away from there. You don't do it at other people's weddings unless you get okay. I've seen it happen. Unless you get the okay from said bride, and it has to be the bride. You don't do it at a wedding. I've seen it happen in person before. I was working a wedding. Someone did it. Bride got pissed. Everyone went home early. It was a great night.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It
Really?
was a great night.
Oh,
I got out of work early, bro.
I know,
happy.
but that's just even making it
Oh,
a bigger
yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah. You don't do it on New Year's? Like New Year's Eve? You don't do New Year's Eve?
Why?
You're taking that special day already, and you just
I
you
like
don't
New
take a
Year's
special-
Eve. I like New Year's Eve.
Fuck that.
As long as, like, you did it wisely. If it was just a you and her New Year's Eve, or you and him, or whatever you do, if it was just the two of you,
Like how you stuck that in there.
I mean, I don't know.
No,
It
you're
could
right.
be
You're not
you
wrong.
and your robot. I don't know.
The fact that there's like certain rules and limitations to it is so stupid to me.
I'm not saying there's limitations, though. That's what I'm saying. Whatever is good for other people, sure. For me, I would just do it where it's special. That's all.
But that's what I'm saying, that the fact that there's a quote unquote wrong way to do it. Like, if
I
you
don't think
make
there's
it
a wrong
special,
way. I don't
if you
think
don't
there's
make
a
it
wrong
special,
way.
then it's
I just want to
that's
make
wrong.
it special. To me, I want to make it special. That's me. That's why I picked. That's why I picked that one.
I usually just I don't know. I'm with the just let it happen, man.
I hear
I
you
don't
guys.
feel like I have to fucking fly you to Paris at the Eiffel Tower, fucking one knee it.
Yeah,
fuck out of my face.
No.
God, that's
Oh,
scary.
let's
That's the
be
thing,
let's
right?
let's be more cliche. Let's
When I see-
propose
when I
in
see-
Paris.
When I see those things, I get pissed. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking loser. You're just a loser.
I don't even think I could get down on a knee, to be honest.
I'll do it at Dairy Queen.
I can't get up. I can't get back up.
I couldn't get myself to do that. I don't think I really could. I just be like, here you go. Here it is.
John just leaves it on the kitchen table with a note.
Yeah,
He's in the
circle
other room,
yes or no.
PUBG-ing.
I don't know. See, to me, special is between you two. I hate
I
the
got you.
idea of public proposals.
Yes. Where everyone's in it. You're just begging for attention
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah. Like when they do it and it's like a crowd of people around who are all like,
I feel like I make it like there's a couple out there.
I hope
that's
she
like,
says no.
no, there's a couple out there where
God.
the guy's like thinking about doing it and the girl like knows like or like is in that mode like we need to get married and she's like, see, why don't you do it like that? Why can't you do it sweet like that? Like I feel like a dick to that guy. Like that guy hates me now. He's like, you're a fucking asshole, dude. Thanks a lot, bro. Now she's talking about getting married. That's how I feel. Like if I do it in public, I'm like, bro, sorry, but take one for the team. John.
That's my last one. Now, you're almost there. I'll say goodbye to you here. Only a very small number of sheep have ever reached the cathedral. In this century, you're the first.
Ugh.
I hear there are more holy stairs with red carpet at the top of the cathedral. Get there. But don't let go of what's important to you. If you can, then you'll be free.
It's important to me. I don't know. But I'll worry about tomorrow. In any case, I'm getting the hell out of here. Now hurry up and take me up there.
Well, I'll lead you to the next trial.
Wait for me, Catherine.
This is the final area for tonight. The glowing black hole blocks suck in anything placed on top of them. Avoid stepping on them. Once you pass this area, you'll reach your final destination, the Cathedral.
I remember hearing that and saying, come on. This is going to be so annoying. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. I stepped on it once, only due to me wanting to turn Vincent, but he climbed up the block instead of just turning over. That's why I stepped into it. But
I think I stepped into it out of curiosity in the first time. I was like, can you step over it? Like if you try to go real quick, like the things, and then it was like, nope, you just get sucked right in. Like, oh, fuck.
I didn't step on it at all.
This is a boss round, though, so we do have to bring up the boss who is chasing us.
Yeah.
A very different boss.
Yes.
From what we normally faced.
Vincent Brooks. How you feel?
Who's there?
So this Phantom of the Opera looking MF.
I said Persona.
Persona, nice.
Shadow Vincent.
Yeah, Shadow Vincent. That's pretty much what it is. We don't know.
It says it right there. It says it right there.
Oh, does it say right there?
Yeah.
I didn't even read that.
Yeah, look at the beginning. It shows you what the.
It shows you the name right at the beginning. That's insane. That's insane. I didn't read the name, so I just thought, who could this be? Is this Vincent? I don't know what this could be. Apparently, it tells you. Tells you right there. At the end, it was kind of like a revelation where the mask comes off and you see that it's Vincent. And I said, oh, man, that's crazy. But I guess that was already told to me, and I'm just an idiot. And again, I missed it. Shadow Vincent is not very aggressive. I mean, he can kill you, but it's not as if he's constantly chasing after you, always on your heels, ready to take you out, always doing some weird mechanic. None of that. He's just there, hovering around, allowing you the time to figure out the way you need to go.
If you do hang out in a certain spot for too long, he will the blocks will start flashing red and you'll have to move. But like you have to stay there for a good amount of time, I think.
That happened to me once, and I really did just hang around there.
Oh wow.
Describe Shadow Vincent for me.
I mean, he's like a black entity he's like Mr. Manhattan. He's like big like Mr. Manhattan. He just flies around and he's wearing a mask, a white mask, and in the beginning of this round, he bashes the first like set of blocks in front of you, and his mask starts to crack.
I mean, he's obviously like menacing as far as like, you know, he's kind of just like floating there, swirling around you. He's got like this black hair that's just kind of like floating, and his mask is all white. And it looks like one of those like the acting masks where it has like the happy face and like sad face, where it's like the plastered happy face, so like almost as if he's like putting on a mask of being happy in his life. Would you say? You know, but yeah, I would say nothing too crazy.
No. Too crazy, I will say this is the perfect case of. It's scarier because he's not doing anything than actually doing something. The whole time, as he's waving and floating around out there, I kept thinking, when is he going to do his thing? What's he going to do? I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, man. And I felt like that made it more tense than someone actually on my heels always doing weird moves to try to kill me. Because once you see those moves, you kind of learn how to avoid them.
Mm-hmm.
For this, I had no idea what he could do. I mean, he killed me off the bat by breaking down a wall of blocks.
Right.
Then he turned all the lights off when you reach a certain point.
Yeah.
Then it's dark and you can only see the blocks around you. You can't look out into the distance.
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm just sitting there thinking, what do I gotta do? How do I gotta move forward? When is he gonna strike? I don't know if he's gonna just kill me randomly. So it was a unique way of doing a boss run.
I felt like this boss should have been earlier because it wasn't as difficult.
Right.
I don't know. Again, I think with you telling us that you were struggling through that first part in the stream and like knowing that it's going to be later in the game and that the puzzles would I would think get harder, and then like knowing that there were so many more stages on this, I was just like, oh my god, like I was kind of not looking forward to playing this whole section, and I don't know if like getting it hyped up made it not as bad or what, but like it was, I actually like didn't mind playing the game, you know. It was actually didn't feel like a chore.
My favorite part of this floor, the end, because it was just you just climbed up a stair of blocks. That's it. It was easy.
Great.
I kept waiting for the cheap shot to come at me.
Yep.
Didn't.
I was like, what's gonna happen? Knock me down, start chasing me, start fucking throwing spikes or something at me.
They threw the ending door, the final door, right at you. And man, we get a pretty sweet cutscene.
I don't want to die. Where's Katherine?
Katherine? Wait a second. Voice. You're Steve, aren't you?
Huh? How do you know my name?
Well,
I'm Steve Delholme. I'm a dentist. I see. That voice. You're Vincent, aren't you? What a twist of fate. It looks like I'm cursed.
you figured something out?
I've been cursed by Katherine.
How do you get a curse from that?
Don't you get it? You're cursed too. It's revenge for betrayal.
Revenge? And the Katherine you're talking about is...
Ooh, big things are coming for Steve and Vincent. But yeah, they finally put two and two together. They both listened to each other's voice and said, hey, you're Steve. Hey, you're Vincent.
Hey,
Man, that was a relief. After all this time. And no one's able to figure out anyone, except for the cop, figured out who Vincent was that one time.
Right. Well, he's a cop, so, you know, deductive reasoning.
But cursed by Katherine.
Yeah.
Cursed for betrayal. Revenge.
And revenge. It's good stuff. I love it.
The fun doesn't stop there because now we get an animated cutscene.
I love it. Hit me with it.
I should say before we start this scene that Vincent and Steve are still on the steps. They're at Vincent is at the door. Steve is several stories below him, and he's looking up and talking to Vincent. So now that I set the scene for you, let's see what's in store for these two.
Hey, come on!
So what just happened? What just happened with all that screaming and chaos? Well, Shadow Vincent finally catches up to the two. His mask breaks off, and you can see his deformed Vincent face. He reaches down, picks up Steve, and eats Steve. Attack on Titan style.
Wow. Get out my brain, bro.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Yikers. You can tell we love that show. So good.
So what does Vincent do? He runs. He books it.
See you.
Yep. Adios. Goes through the door.
Now, Steve.
Deuces.
You're an hors d'oeuvre.
Vincent wakes up. Oh, wait. Anything you guys want to say about Steve? Maybe an RIP?
Adios, Steve. Maybe stop bitching at me. Ugh.
Can I get F's in the chat? Can I get some F's in the chat?
Vincent wakes up, sheep eye phase and all. And then he goes out to sushi again with Orlando. Man, they go to this place a lot. I don't think I could afford sushi like
That's
this.
the thing. Like, drinking every night at the bar.
Yep.
Sushi. He complains about how he has no money. It's like, bro, this is why you have no money.
You're doing it to yourself.
Do you know how expensive sushi is?
Very.
I easily can spend like $45-$50 on sushi per sitting.
And that's like
So
2 rolls.
Potentially, depending where you get it. Yeah.
Right.
The big thing about this conversation between the two is the TV, the news report starts to play, and they talk about Steve Delhomme, a dentist who was found dead. Vincent manages to remember the dream. Helping him remember the dream is some of the funniest voice acting ever by this extra, this side lady who just starts talking about the dead guy Steve.
That dead guy on the news just now, I know that guy. He lived in my neighborhood. The police came this morning. Oh god, he was so loud.
That sounds like a bad way to start the morning.
That bastard was cheating on his wife with a younger woman. The entire neighborhood knew because he bragged about it to everyone. What a creep.
You gotta feel bad for the kids in that situation.
Oh, they didn't have any kids. But still, what a horrible man.
Hey, what is it?
We met last night. In my dream.
Huh? Met who?
I remember now. It was him. He died in my dream.
Him? The guy in the news? That's crazy talk, man.
What did he say? Wait, that's right. It's starting to come back to me now. He said it was a curse. Because he betrayed someone.
Hey, cut that out. You're trying to tell me he was killed in his dreams or something? You are fucking crazy.
What a mashugana.
Oh, that guy? I knew that guy.
Chandler Bing.
Chandler
Oh my
Bing.
god!
I died when I heard that woman speaking. I was like,
good.
yes. What a great accent to use for this fat lady sitting next to Vincent. Vincent has the light bulb moment, expresses his beliefs to Orlando, and what does Orlando say?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yep, pretty much. Tells him, nah, you're crazy. Don't worry about it. You're a crazy man. That's not what's happening. And then the conversation dies out. Vincent gives up, even though he knows something's up. He literally just lived through the death of that man.
Yep. And he caves like he always does.
Caves. Doesn't stick to his guns. Lets someone talk him out of it. Another thing that does come up in this conversation, though, is Orlando gets very angry when talking about his ex-wife.
Yes.
How does this tie in with betrayal? I'm the one that got betrayed.
Yeah. Sorry.
Enough bullshit. We just can't think straight because we're too damn tired. We wake up all bleary-eyed and the world's full of rumors. And then we can't sleep because all this crazy shit's stuck in our heads.
You're probably right.
Exactly. I didn't betray anyone. I was the one who was betrayed. So why is... Fuck.
I didn't mean to bring that up. I was just thinking.
With their bellies full, they are feeling a little thirsty, so where do they end up?
Back to the stray sheep.
We're with the stray sheep. And I want to point something out with this new conversation between Toby and Orlando. It's a quick little thing, but made me think of something, so let's talk about it.
Hey, what's up with Vincent over there?
Just leave him alone. Don't get messed up and all that.
Oh, hey, there's something I wanted to tell you. Check this out. Yesterday, I finally became a man. Got rid of my V card. Boom!
Wait, back up. With who?
Take a wild guess. It shouldn't be too hard.
Erica?
Yep, bingo. Sorry I got to her first, man.
Seriously?
Yeah, but there was something weird about it. You know, I can't really explain it. It's probably just because it was my first time. Maybe, just my imagination, but...
So what happened to Johnny? You come here by yourself?
Yeah, he's not coming today. He, looked pretty bad earlier.
I see.
Kind of weird everyone's tired all the time, huh?
Vincent's infected us, damn it.
Mother.
So there's two things I want to bring up with this conversation. One I thought of right away, and that was they say, hey, what's up with Vincent over there? And when they go over to Vincent, Vincent's sitting with Katherine. They would not be talking like that if they could see Katherine.
Not just that, but they didn't show him right away. That's why I thought it was kind of weird.
Vincent's sitting there by himself, and that's why Toby said, what's up with Vincent over there? Just leave him alone. Don't get messed up in all that.
Huh. I was wondering why they didn't pan over to him.
I immediately started saying, Catherine's not real. No one can see her. No one has seen her yet.
That adds up.
Yep.
Because she always comes in when the bar closes or when the friends aren't there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Because you would have heard Toby say, so that's who he's been cheating on Katherine with.
Yeah.
Right.
Something like that.
Or Orlando would have said something.
Yeah, exactly.
Walked over.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have said anything. He would have walked right over.
And then we go into Orlando's stuttery lips.
Yep.
As they talk about Toby's V card being lost to Erica. Yeah, so this is what we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen, where we were saying, oh, Johnny might be sleeping with Erica.
Yeah.
Even though she's getting it on with a Toby.
When I saw this scene, I was like, why is Orlando being so weird? Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And, like, I was like, why? Toby was saying, like, it was weird. I'm like, what?
It just makes sense the way he reacted. Like, now it makes sense. Now
and even bringing up Johnny, saying, so what about Johnny? Guys come here together?
Right.
Yeah.
That's why when he said, the way he said Erica, I'm like, how did I not see it? I was so blinded.
Hints are being dropped all around us. We just got to try to pick them up. Now we move on to the fun part. Fun conversation. And that is between Vincent and his imaginary friend, Katherine with a C. Sticking by it. Standing by it. Our man has chosen Katherine with a K and must now break up with her. So this is their conversation in the bar.
So you see, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you.
So then, there's someone else, isn't there?
I've been meaning to tell you all this time, but I couldn't. I had a lot of things on my mind, and then you came along. I guess I was trying to escape reality.
Do you like her more than me?
Look, I'm sorry. She's someone I really need to hold dear. So...
Hold dear? Wait, so does that mean you're already dating her?
I'm sorry. You don't mind?
As long as I'm your number one, you can have fun with her. We can just go on like we've been doing.
Well, you might not mind, but I do.
Why?
You want to know why? To be totally honest, she's pregnant with my child. So, I've decided to marry her.
You're joking, right? I'm fine with that. I just want to be your girl. So...
No way. I couldn't live like that. I can't see you anymore.
Can't see me. But... no.
Please don't. Oh, shit. She's crying. I guess she really meant all those things she said. Damn it, Vincent. You betrayed her feelings. You took advantage of her. Look, it was a mistake, all right?
Mistake?
I'm not good looking. I don't have any money. So no matter how you spin it, I'm no good for you. You're still young, so you probably just went with the flow. So...
It wasn't like that!
I know I'm being a real jerk, but we need to end this. I'll do anything else you ask of me.
Anything else? What else is there? I'm going to die.
Please don't say stuff like that. Just... Katherine, wait!
She runs off into the restroom. Vincent chases after her. Oh, man. That breakup's not going well. But, whew, man, is she kinky.
Yeah, she's like, I don't mind. I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, well, she's pregnant. She's like, I still don't mind. I'm like, man, now you're getting crazy, all right? You might need to back it up just a bit.
A little bit of a psycho.
You can have fun with her as long as I'm your number one.
Right.
Oh, why don't we just bring each other together and
see how this works out?
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, there are women like that. There are women and men who do that.
Yeah.
It's facts.
Lucky guys, you know.
Hey, someone on my Facebook posted something about polygamy, and they said, like, I'd be down for this. And I was like,
not worth it.
Unfollow.
Not worth it.
Like, no.
Too much of a headache.
Yeah, dude.
I do want to say that Vincent didn't say that in my game, his inner monologue.
Oh, really?
So in yours, he said, I took advantage of her, I betrayed those feelings, which I actually feel like that's a honest, good response. I didn't think there was anything wrong with that. I was wondering if he was going to say something different. In mine, he just says something along the lines of, oh, she's crying. Who wouldn't cry at a time like this or something like that
exactly.
with what I've done or something along those lines. So, I actually liked what he said in yours because that makes more sense.
More than ours.
I noticed that too one time when he was talking to Katherine with the K and the cake shop thing, and what he said with mine, it's never like they're bad things. It's just I don't know if they're more straightforward. Like honestly, it's probably like it's just two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Right. The result's gonna be the same, but it's like, you know, you're looking at it in your version is more of a sympathetic, like, oh man, like of course she's crying, blah blah blah. Like the nicer version where I'm just like, oh dude, I'm a dick. This is what I did, you know, but it's like it's gonna be the same thing. But interesting.
What do you guys think of Vincent breaking up with her though? Finally doing the deed.
It's about fucking time, dude. Been a long time coming. I've been saying it for 3 episodes now.
I can't stand his voice anymore. This is actually going to ruin what's his face.
Troy Baker?
Troy Baker for me. I think that's all I'm gonna think of is now is fucking
Vincent.
goddamn Vincent, dude. Just being a complete pussy the entire time.
John meets Troy Baker in person. He's just like, dude, you're a loser, bro. You're a fucking loser.
What is simp, dude? Simp Baker, dude.
Simp Baker.
What up, Simp Baker?
No, honestly, he's done a really good job with Vincent,
being a simp. Yeah.
But it's just I can't. God, I'm glad he made a decision. He's finally going through it. But it's like all this rigmarole leading up to it. It's just pain in the nutsack, dude.
The decision has been made by Vincent, and you want to know what it leads to? I'm gonna knock this bitch out like fight night.
God.
The slugfest happens. It's fight night. Fight night in the restroom, baby.
Jackie Chan's favorite drink.
I've never heard that before. That's great.
Never heard that one. No. What's Jackie Chan's favorite drink?
That's good.
Oh, it's also Catherine's favorite.
Yeah.
Hey, Catherine, you okay?
Do I look like I'm okay? Take it back.
I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'll do anything.
What the hell does that mean? Are really pissing me off. You don't get it. I could do anything you want me to. I'm protecting you. Why are you trying to leave me? Ugh. Are you an idiot?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Shit. My spleen.
Don't you see you're making a huge mistake? You really should not leave me.
Even still, Stop! No weapons!
Dude, what's up with that? That was Vincent's voice, right?
Oh man, I hope he's okay. But that just means I want to be even less involved.
I am still gonna back that Catherine with a K is the witch. I like after this cutscene right here, I really was like, Catherine the Seas, like, you really shouldn't break up. Like I'm protecting you. Like, I bet
she has a funny way of showing it by beating him down like that.
Yes, but like I feel like we're gonna get. I feel like they're gonna try to point it in some direction as like she's the bad person, and then do like a switcheroo at the end, and have it be Catherine with a K. I still think the ants things is tracking with K, and I just feel like there's gonna be something that's gonna go on with C here.
Again, this scene played into my theory of Catherine with a C not even being real, or
True.
at least only real to Vincent.
Right.
You ain't wrong.
Because the way
That's
they're
some
reacting.
Fight Club shit right there.
Exactly. That like some Mr. Robot shit going on. With this cutscene, the entirety of it, you know, where it starts off where Vincent's in the corner of the bar, but nobody mentions that he's sitting with this blonde chick. Right there, right then and there, I thought, that's awkward. Why isn't Orlando, like you said, mentioning, oh man, she's cute or whatever? Anything like that could have been said. And nobody's seen her.
Mm-hmm.
Which leads me to a point where, is Vincent even cheating? If she's not real.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Me personally, I would say no, that's not. But you have girls or you know, other people significant others that would be like, oh, you watch porn, you're cheating, or you're thinking about
Very
someone
true.
else, you're cheating. It's like, who knows? But
You're
I would
right,
say
I
no.
am.
Yeah.
If the dick don't go in, then it ain't a sin, all right?
I thought that in my head as soon as you said that. It's true. If the dick don't go in, it ain't a sin. I'm getting that tattooed somewhere on my neck. Dick don't go in, it ain't a sin.
Forehead. Just right across the
I mean,
top.
if you got that on your neck, they'd be like, wait, so it's like, is that the line that the dick would have
Yeah.
to cross? Like, I don't
Dang.
Yeah.
Throat,
It's
go.
the threshold. It's the threshold right there, dude.
So yeah, this cutscene can lead in several different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like you said, John, with her going, you really shouldn't leave me. I'm trying to protect you. You know, even with her beating him up, I was thinking, maybe she's trying to give him the hint, or maybe she's really trying to help him out.
But also, if she's like some fucking devil creature thing, like, yeah, like they would try really hard to get you to not break it off themselves. Who knows?
Exactly.
Dude? Who fucking knows? Who knows? Damn.
Good. It's good. This is a good section. This was a good section overall. I really enjoyed the story elements. And they keep on coming. Because we're moving on.
Throwing punches, man.
We're moving on to the next
literally too
cutscene. Vincent's really drunk in the bar, but he's made his decision. He's doing it. He broke up with C. He's hurting. His spleen must still be ruptured. Who knows what Katherine with a C did to him? Toby and Orlando walk up to him. They say their goodbyes. They just want to check up on their friend, make sure he's okay. There is a little thing that happens here where Erica walks up and gives Vincent some water, and Toby gets all excited and says, "Hey, Erica." But Erica doesn't really acknowledge him.
Nope. And you see Toby get a little sad.
Yeah, Toby got a little sad at that moment. But I digress. Moving on. We get our normal bar section. You can drink. You can check your text messages. You can talk to residents in the bar. Guys, this is where I found out that Daniel is dead.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Lieutenant
Ascot's man has died. He's gone.
R.I.P.
Yep. I couldn't
We get
save
some
him,
F's in the
guys.
chat.
I couldn't save him. Put the mark on the white hat. Couldn't save him. There is another conversation that you can have with Erica, where Detective Erica has something to say to us. And it kind of sheds some light on what could be going on and who could be behind it all.
What should we do? The witch is apparently a classmate of ours.
Huh?
She went to the same school we did at the same time. The school regulations, the teachers, that dance party. It all makes sense now.
What are you babbling about?
Man, I never realized it. Oh, I see now. In our school.
You sure look like you're having fun.
What's that supposed to mean?
So if you don't know what she's talking about the witch, and the witch has been brought up several times in this game as the one who is cursing the people. That is the one who has been laying the bad juju on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So she thinks it could be someone in their class.
Slut.
Guess who is a member of their class?
Katherine with a K.
Yeah.
Slut.
Just saying.
It's a possibility. But that's this game just pulling you right back
I
in,
know.
saying, maybe you lean this way, or maybe it's this way, or maybe it's this.
Slut.
I was just trying to think like who else it could have been. I would think maybe it's Erica, but why would she be saying that stuff if it were her, you know?
Trying to throw her up.
Trying to throw you off.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Because
maybe
I
it's
still think too, Devon, like with you saying like Toby was the guy in the thing, like if that's true, then I feel like he is doing the bidding of Erica's shit.
Ooh.
But I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm just on the fence with all this. Just all this shit going in my head. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I got so much in my head. I don't know where to put it.
But that is the end of the night at the bar for Vincent. We get to go home. You guys ready for some nightmares?
Oh God,
love them.
Hit me with it.
Well, they don't happen. Vincent wakes up.
He doesn't have a nightmare.
He doesn't have a nightmare. It is nice. It is sunny. He's well rested. He
Birds
feels
are
good.
chirping.
Yeah. He's good, guys.
Turned over a new leaf.
They do try to trick you. They do try to trick you by throwing Katherine in his bed, but when he gets up, she's gone. She's not
I got
there.
pissed. That happened. I said, "This motherfucker's an idiot," and then she disappeared. I said, like, "What the fuck?"
He's relaxed. He's calm. He's feeling good. He thinks that he's saved, and he celebrates by laying back down in bed until the doorbell keeps on ringing and ringing and ringing
and ringing
and ringing
and ringing.
Finally, he gets fed up, and he hears the door unlock. And guess who it is? Katherine with the
witch.
K.
The witch bitch.
We need to talk, okay?
We do? Okay. Come on in.
Hello? Who's that?
What are you doing here? Oh God, this can't be happening.
So you need to have a chat with Vincent, right? Come in, make yourself at home. How about a cup of coffee?
We are going inside, and you're going to tell me exactly what's going on here.
It's about to go down.
Slut. When this happened, I just said, "Oh, fuck." I was like, "Come on, man." I thought everything was good.
The one thing that didn't throw me off was what she was wearing. What Katherine with a C was wearing. Because I was like, she's never usually dressed like that when she's here.
Yeah, but they kind of like always wear the same outfits.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
they do. But normally when she's in the apartment, she usually wears a t-shirt. So
Nothing.
at first I was like, and then it kept going. Well, we'll see. It keeps going, and I was like,
Well, let's not forget the fact that when Vincent opens the door to Katherine with a C night crawlers her way into the room. Like she just kind of manifests.
Yep.
Like she like comes out from the shadows and then just says hello. I was like, where the fuck was she hiding?
Hello, it's me from the Shadow Realm. How are you?
Not only did she show up out of nowhere, the moment they saw each other, and she's like, how about a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah. And Pete's trying to tell me this isn't a fucking nightmare. God damn it. I was like, this is the last thing I'd want to happen.
She's gonna pour it. She's gonna lay it on thick.
So here we are, the conversation between Vincent, Katherine with a K, and, Katherine with a C.
So, if I'm not mistaken, it would appear you have another woman in your life, yes?
No. She's just...
If you're going to make excuses, can you at least look me in the eye? Let me get this straight then. You got into this even though you knew I was pregnant. With your child.
Shit. I need to figure a way out of this. No. That isn't it.
So what is it then? I thought you were acting a little weird recently, but this?
It's not what you think. So much is going wrong. You gotta believe me here, okay?
Here you go. And 2 sugars for you. Just the way you like it, Vincent.
Hey, you...
So what do you think? Maybe now would be a good time to break it to her, Vince. She's extra baggage in your life, right?
I never said that.
What are you saying? And I don't want to hear any more of your bullshit.
Vincent, honey, you're not really gonna try and play dumb now, are you? After all you've done to my body, night after night?
Pig.
If you work hard enough to get something, you'll get it. Don't you think that's true? Well, he worked me hard, and now he's got me. Simple as that. Plus, I'm sure you have no idea of this even, but this one's a wild man in the sack. I don't think you can satisfy him anymore.
What are you, damn sick in the head or something?
Listen, honey, Vincent here only needs one thing in this world, alright? And it's sitting right next to him. Now take a hint and get out of here.
Why the hell should I? You're the one who should be leaving, bitch!
Careful, you keep making faces like that and you'll start getting wrinkles. You old granny.
What? You little whore! Damn it, Vincent!
I've just gotta calm them both down. Can you ever forgive me?
You want me to forgive you? How can I?
Well, wait a second. I can explain.
I will never forgive you!
Hey, stop it! Let's
Vincent goes psycho and screams for a while as the camera spins around him. And then once everything kind of calms down, Katherine with a K gets up and backs her way over to a sink. And that's where I'm going to leave it right there because we got to talk about what's been going on here.
The bombs that C was dropping, dude, was amazing. I was just like every next sentence I was going, oh shit! Oh shit!
The way you hit my body every night, bro. Dude. What he does to my body.
When you work hard, you get something, right? Well, he worked me hard. Oh. I was like, ah!
I would.
I just imagined, I imagined putting myself in Vincent's shoes in that situation. I was like, no, nope. This is honestly like nothing. Almost nothing could be worse than being any of the three people in that room.
Right. If honestly, I would hate to even be a fly on the wall in that room. And
I mean, to be honest, it could have been way worse.
Oh, it could have.
They both could have fucking been like, "Fuck you, Vincent," blah, 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 right? And it's like the fact that C's just like, "Fuck it, yeah, this is my guy, dude. Tell her what's up." Yeah, I was like, "Damn, she's crazy."
At the same time, Vincent. At the same time, Vincent is just sitting there with Katherine hugged around his arm, not doing anything. And I'm like, dude, you are not helping yourself at all.
Still being a little bitch.
Yep.
Right. Doesn't push her off or anything. He just sits there and he's like, doesn't know what to say. Like, dude.
Every time he's about to open his mouth, I'm just thinking nothing good is going to come from what he has to say. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Never. It started with the 2 sugars, man. 2 sugars, just the way you like it.
Just the way you like it. That was the first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That was like the first wave.
Better stop making a face like that. You get wrinkles. You old granny. I love it, dude.
He rocks my body every night. You got a wild man in the sack and you don't even know about it.
You can't even please him anymore.
Mm-hmm. Which probably not wrong.
Yeah. It was like Katherine with a C just had a knife and just kept poking Katherine with a K with it, right?
She just kept slamming. She kept slamming dominoes down, dude. Fucking
Capicua.
Done, bro.
Well, speaking of knives, they come into play because when Katherine with a K backs into that sink, she's searching for something. Unfortunately, it's not there. It's not where she thinks it would be.
What's the matter? Looking for this?
Hey, take it easy, will ya? Look, just listen to me. I've already called it off with her. She just snuck in here, okay? Please, you gotta believe me.
It's because of you that Vincent's so confused right now. If you just go away, he could finally be free.
Are you crazy?
Don't you run away from me!
So remember when John was saying, "Hey, this could have gotten a lot worse."
I think it just did, Peter.
Well, I'm saying not in this kind of craziness way, but just in the general sense.
Katherine with a C tries to attack Katherine with a K with the knife. However, Vincent jumps in the way and gets stabbed himself.
The most heroic thing he's ever done in this whole entire fucking game.
Vincent falls to the ground, and the cat fight between the two begins. Katherine with a K tries to get away, falls down. Katherine with a C gets on top of her, and someone gets stabbed.
Dun, dun, dun.
But the camera frames it in a way so you don't know who.
Yeah.
Well,
I already knew who. This typical movie bullshit. You knew exactly what happened.
It was both. It was a double-sided knife.
So there's two things that came across my mind when this happened. Was one, I knew who got fucking stabbed.
You can say it. You can say it. We can just.
So Katherine C got stabbed.
100%.
And then second, I was like, this can't be fucking real, dude. Like, this is getting so out of control with everything. Like, this, I was like, this game is fucking, like, I was actually getting mad because I was like, if this is real, this is kind of getting dumb. I was like, I don't like that. It's been somewhat realistic. I know we're talking about like witches and fucking all this stuff, but it's like, you have your nightmare scenario and then your like real life bullshit that you're dealing with.
Right.
This just was like, dude, if this is real, I'm not really down with this.
Dude,
this is getting too much.
People have done worse for less.
Right.
I know, but I was like, it just didn't fit the personality of Katherine with a K, just grabbing a fucking knife and trying to kill people. Like, it was just weird.
I get where you're coming from, John, because the tables got turned so quickly and drastically that it seems out of place.
Yes.
But it's like, people are crazy. And like, who knows?
Yeah, no.
The one
totally
weird thing,
happens.
though, the one weird thing was that Katherine went and was like searching for the knife. I remember thinking, why, what are you doing? Stop that.
Right. It was just like everything was like spiraling out of control so fast and everything was just so weird. I was like, please don't let this be real. Just please, because I would be so disgusted if it works. I'd just be like, like they've done such a good job of mixing the fantasy, I don't want to say fantasy, but like the whatever you want to call it, like the supernatural elements into this, that this is like twisting it in a way that it didn't need to. And I was like, oh, please don't.
No. Is this really happening? Katherine?
Katherine, look at me. Calm down. Calm down! Just calm down. Everything is gonna be fine. Listen, you go home right now. Leave the rest to me. Just do it!
But
Come on! What is going on?
What is this? What the hell is this?
I won't let you get away.
That voice. It's her.
What is this, Vincent?
We have to run.
Katherine, follow me!
Plus, Vincent magically grows some balls. Yeah, get out, bro.
You need to calm down. Go home. I'll take care of this.
He straight slapped her.
Yeah, it was
no way.
It was a different time, dude.
Yeah, no way. This was a different time, right? That shit was laughing.
Oh no, that was great. I was like, all right, there we go, Vincent. Fucking grow some balls. Try to calm her down, because she was going into shock.
Oh, yeah.
She was going nuts. Eyes twitching. She was spazzing out. He calmed her
Straight
right
up.
down.
Sean Connery to her ass.
I know. You're right. It was a different time.
But I was like, okay, cool. This is the last nightmare, because he walks out into the hallway and it's just a set of boxes, and he steps onto the box, and all of a sudden, like the whole apartment just dissolves into everything. And now it's like the final spot.
That's right. We were in a nightmare.
Yes, thank God.
Oh, and Catherine's with us though. And guess what we have to do? We have to climb with Katherine to the ending.
I was so mad at this too. I said, no, not an escort mission. Fuck.
Good old new mechanic, you pieces of garbage.
Honestly,
it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Katherine with a K annoyed me, and we'll get to this, but wasn't that bad. What we're being chased by, because we are being chased by this, as you could hear, that was Katherine with a C, and it's like a deformed version of Katherine with a C. I mean, this is like giant monster vagina coming at us. Yeah, she is not very happy. Monster. She is deformed. She has sharp teeth, and she will kill you or Katherine. She actually never killed me. She killed Katherine several times.
Yeah, I was killed multiple times. Katherine was killed multiple times. It was just all around kill fest. Great.
Honestly, there were just times where Katherine with a K would annoy me because I would forget to tell her to stop. The way it works is that she will always follow you until you tell her, wait, stop. And it's just with the press of the button. You press that button, and then she'll stop on that block until you press the button for her to come follow you. There would just be times where I would forget that, and she would get in the way, and I would have to sit there and try to move her out of where I needed her to be.
Yep.
Like, stop following me, Katherine. My goodness, let me do this and then come.
Yep.
And I learned that very late, like the whole wait thing, it took me like 6 or 7 tries before I was like, oh, well, you know what? Maybe I'll make her wait.
Well, here's the problem is people saying she would get in the way of like boxes that you would need to get on top of, like, because you'd have to maneuver around, right? But she'll be right behind you. And by the time you have to maneuver back, she's standing on a box you need to get to. So you're like, God damn it, fuck. All right, gotta move over, get up, move back, tell her to wait. Like it got to be a chore of a little bit.
Right.
But like I also ran into some instances where like after a couple times I died, I actually was starting to zoom through the level real quick, restarting it, and then she was like left behind and then couldn't get up to a certain spot.
Correct.
And then she would die, or like I'd have to go back down to have her come
if you
get back up.
If you traveled too far away from her, she just stayed where she was at.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That was really annoying.
So I always waited for her. Like I always let her catch up. So
I did it first until she started blocking me, and then I was like, well, I want to get the fuck ahead of her, so I'll create the path and you can just follow me and get up there.
Gotcha. See, I really started just utilizing the wait command.
Which is smart. That's smart. I didn't do that.
The only way I could do that was because it became a trial and error sequence where I would get to a certain part and think, oh, I have to move the block this way. She would be in my way. She would die. When we get back up there, I'd be like, all right, I got to tell you to wait here so I can do what I need to do there, and then you can come follow me. So if without trying the area first, I would never be able to do it on my first try.
One of the powers that Katherine has too is that she calls down this like lightning bolt that attacks certain blocks, and then when it hits the blocks, it just turns into one of the ones that you can only step on a couple times or they'll crumble.
The damage block, yep.
The damage block, yeah. So I ran into a couple times where like, you know, you're running and you're trying to pull out blocks and make a path, and then the block starts, you know, lighting up red, and I would move off of it, and then Katherine would like start climbing up on the block, and I'd be like, no, wait, and then she would climb up the block and then wait, and then just get fucked by the lightning bolt, and I'd be like, God damn it, no, that's not what I wanted you to wait below, and it was just like that happened a couple times with me.
Like, if you're hanging, the lightning also still hits you.
So I never got hit by the lightning. Ever.
Must be nice.
The only time I lost this was Katherine got squashed. Katherine got wrecked by Katherine.
Twice. I made it to the end and she got hit by lightning. I made it right to the end, and you just see and just she exploded, and it sends you all the way back to the beginning. And I said,
no checkpoints.
Great.
No
checkpoints.
I mean, in all honesty, it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't a bad.
You make it up
level.
quick. You make it
but
up
like
quick.
Just things like getting stuck behind her, like where she somehow got in front of you and you need to like run in that direction and she just goes one block by one block. And you're like, just fucking move. I need to get to the next thing to pull it out.
Right.
It's just annoying.
And Katherine with a C moves so fast.
Yeah.
She does,
I think
but
like the faster you go, she goes quick as well.
at the same time, she isn't nearly the same threat that you experience with other bosses.
Yeah, no.
I popped into the stream with while you were doing it, Pete, and you were actually like utilizing the weight really well. And I was like, fuck, I need to like be able to do that better. But I was like, good job, you, Pete.
Undo button also comes in super handy in this as well. I'll tell you that. Again, another level where when you reach the end of it, it's awesome because it's just a straightaway staircase. At the end of the floor, Vincent is ready to leave. He's excited. He knows that they can get out. And he looks behind and he sees Katherine, tells her, come on, let's go. But she isn't really feeling like she can go on anymore.
We made it. Katherine, we're gonna be all right. We can make it back through here.
Make it back?
Back to where we were. Let's go together.
I'm sorry. I can't think of the future after all this.
Katherine, calm down. You've got a child to think about too. I'll fix everything. It'll all be okay.
What, you mean you and me? You still thought about us then?
Of course I did.
I can't believe you anymore.
I didn't want to cheat on you. I was just confused about our future, I guess. I snapped. I'm sorry. I know I did something I can't undo. I won't make excuses, but I realized something. How dear you are to me. I understand that now.
Vincent.
Please, Katherine, come with me now. I'm begging you.
But I can't do it anymore, Vincent. You should just...
Katherine! You just gotta believe in me. Please, Katherine. I can't lose you. Not like this.
Vincent, to you.
We made it!
Notice that they're on the chapel and right at the thing, and she said, Vincent, to you.
Wanna marry me?
Don't bitch, push her off. Roll her off. See you later, motherfucker. I'm going through the dough. Bring Steve back, motherfucker. We're gonna be roommates. We're gonna eat whatever we want and drink chocolate milk together.
During her insecurities, she gets knocked off balance by Katherine with a C, begins to fall, and Vincent leaps after her and catches her, and they roll down the steps together, and he holds her tight, and you heard the end of the conversation, and we beat it!
Yay!
We did it! We did it!
We fucking did it, dude.
Woo! We finished stage 8, but we've got just a little more cutscene to go before we end. Guys, it was a dream.
It was
all a dream.
I used to read Murder Magazine. Vincent and Katherine hanging out in the limousine. Doing dirty stuff on the wall.
Vincent wakes up, and Katherine with a K is standing over him. Apparently, Vincent was just having a bad nightmare. So she brings him back to reality.
Snaps back to reality.
Man.
Oh, there goes Rabbit. Oh, there goes Katherine. Oh, she's so mad at him.
And they need to have a talk.
Hey, are you all right?
What? What's going on? You came to visit me in this room, and she just...
That's right. Where is she? Where's Katherine?
Katherine?
No, not you.
Huh?
Katherine! Hey, Katherine? What the hell? What is going on?
Huh. So that's what's going on.
What's going on? What's going on? You didn't see her?
Nope. She doesn't seem to be here today. Look, we have to talk.
Huh?
You've been cheating on me, haven't you? Do you admit it?
Well, yeah, I admit it, but everything's good now. After all,
Just stop babbling for a second. You haven't made a bit of sense this entire time. You're such a disappointment.
Hold on. You really don't remember anything?
Are you still dreaming? You didn't answer your phone, so I came by. You were writhing around in your sleep.
By myself?
Yeah. So then I woke you up just now.
No way. So then, that was all a dream. A dream.
Hey, look. Hey!
Thank God you're safe. A lot of things have happened, but I get it now. I promise to treat you right.
Huh?
Well, the baby. I mean, I promise to treat the two of you right.
About that.
Yeah, I finally understand now. I realize just how much you mean to my life. So, what I'm trying to say is...
Like I said, about that.
What?
Listen, it turns out I wasn't pregnant. It was all a mistake.
A mistake?
Yes.
I mean, are you sure?
So let's break up.
What do you guys think of that?
What a bitch, dude. What a like. Don't get me wrong. We're wrong for like what we did. I get it. Or like what like we're just wrong, right? But her, come on, dog.
There's a lot of things in this that are going on. First off, I hate Vincent's attitude. Where it's like, yeah, I cheated, but we're all good now. Like, it's fine. Like, I can fix it. We're good. I'm gonna take care of you guys. Like, it's not. It doesn't work like that, Vincent. First off. Secondly, if she lied about the baby, that is severely fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think she's lying about not being pregnant. Just because she wants Vincent out of her fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
You think that she still is pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy
And
because
she-
like before you were saying she's lying, she's not pregnant, and now you're like, no, you are. There's a baby inside.
Whatever happens, I have to say the opposite. It's
Do you
like-
think it's his?
So? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that Johnny's begging Catherine anymore. I think it's with
Steve's.
Erica. No, I don't think it's. Oh, maybe it's Steve. Who fuck know? I don't know, man. I don't. It could be his. And like I said, she could just be one out of the relationship because now he's admitted to cheating and everything, and she's just gonna be a
It's like
single
closure.
mom. And
It's like closure for her.
yeah.
She's about
Which
to
is
get
still
child
fucked up
support.
too. If she is pregnant and it is his kid, and she's not gonna like either way, it's fucked up. But
She's gonna cash in on that child support.
at least her lying about being pregnant, like if she still is pregnant, is a little bit less fucked up because he is a fucking idiot and can't take care of himself or can't take care of anybody. So that makes a little bit more sense. But lying about being pregnant would be, and she's not pregnant, would be really bad. That's fucked up.
But now she has said the three magic words. Let's break up. After
Oh.
all that, she drops
Magic.
the bomb. Everything that
And no
Vincent has been
remorse.
fighting for, out the window. I mean, it's not like Catherine knew he was fighting anyway.
Right.
Well, what's funny is the contrast of what basically his brain concoct would be the breakup with her fucking stab fight with the other Catherine versus how she's pretty much calmly just being like, we're breaking up. We're getting out of here. So it's like she doesn't even give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
And at that point, they probably should just break up, honestly.
Right.
Break up? Wait, she wasn't pregnant? I fixed the cheating situation, so everything's supposed to be back to normal, right? So what's the problem now? Break up? Okay, just wait a second.
You're cheating on me with a girl named Katherine, right? A girl with the same name as me.
No, hold on there. I was just confused. I am done with her, okay? And I won't ever see her again. Plus, I was gonna apologize to you. It's true, so please, forgive me.
It isn't about forgiveness. Look, did you think I didn't notice? I've been with you this long. Of course I noticed. Oh, the prank calls must have been from her.
What?
I'm actually relieved to know that I'm not pregnant. To tell you the truth, I knew earlier, but I couldn't tell you. I felt like you'd leave me.
Whoa. What is going on? I mean, of course, if it wasn't for the pregnancy, I might not have decided to get married. Come on. I finally realized that I only cared for Katherine. Okay, hold on a second. Just listen to me. I wasn't serious about her. I don't even think about her anymore. You are all that I need, Katherine. Just back there in the dream, you and I, we...
Snap out of it. Vincent. I came here to break up with you.
No. You're joking, right?
When I thought I was pregnant, I was scared the entire time. But I thought maybe you'd be happy for me.
I was happy for you.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. It just caught me by surprise, that's all.
It's okay. Besides, I didn't come here to discuss that.
Look, we can fix this. Hit me, punish me, whatever you like. I'll do anything for you, okay?
None of that will change anything.
Then what do you want me to do?
Nothing. There's nothing left between us, so don't call me.
You're serious?
Can't you tell? I'm going now. Oh, that's right. I brought you an energy drink. I'll leave it here, so drink it. Well, this is farewell then. Goodbye.
Is this real? Or am I just still dreaming?
Our man Vincent is now single.
Single's a Pringle, dude.
There's a lot of weird things in that. She said there's prank calls, but before there were prank texts, right? She said she didn't even come over to break up, or she wasn't going to talk to him about that, but she never actually says what she was there to talk to him about. And then the way she leaves the energy drink was kind of awkward.
Mm-hmm.
As if she might have put a curse or something on it. It's like, you drink it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a possibility. I just feel she still cares about him. So that was kind of the, hey, I did this for you, but I'm not going to forget why I came here.
Right.
Also, the fact that she said, when I was pregnant, I thought you'd be happy for me. I thought that was a really strange thing. It's like, wouldn't you be like happy for the both of you?
The both of you.
Or
yeah,
like, why would you just be happy for you?
That is strange. I do agree with that. Yeah.
Because it's
Very
not his baby.
It's going to be an interesting rest of the game. I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy.
So anything you guys want to say about Katherine with a K's leaving, with her out of the picture, maybe, supposedly?
I just don't think she had any remorse. And she just doesn't, she just doesn't seem like she feels bad. Like, she looked like she was smiling, you know?
She did look like she was smiling. I don't know if that was
Right.
just the animation or if that
Right,
was her trying to be pleasant about the experience as kind as possible. Yeah.
Right. It's one of those two, definitely. It could have been the animation. That's what I was thinking at first, but then I was like, maybe she's just coming to terms with it and she's just like looking forward, new beginnings, all that stuff. But
because think about it, nice. if you were a woman who was with a guy like Vincent,
I'd be kind of happy if I was getting on with my life.
Like when you were driven to that
5
point,
years.
5 years, you're driven to that point where you just say goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm just glad decisions are getting made by all parties, dude.
Right.
Like at least people are doing shit, you know, none of this meandering.
But guys, that's it. That ends our section. What did you think? What did you think of this section overall?
It was very, honestly, I would say half and half, right? Gameplay and story focus, like elements of both. Definitely like heavy on both. But honestly, we got a lot out of it. Definitely story wise. The story of this is just great. It's just those damn puzzles, man.
This is actually like my second favorite portion that we played through. I was really, really enjoying when we first started, right? And then it tanked downhill with just how the fucking puzzle just whooped my ass. This one I kind of felt again where I was like, yeah, this is fun. Like didn't feel like it was a pain. And I like the story. I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to conclude. Honestly, I remember when you first started talking about the game, like way, way, way back, and I was like, oh, let me check it out. And I said, fuck this. I'm not interested in playing this at all. And I'm kind of glad that we're doing it now. So it's gonna be nice to conclude it finally. Very good. How did you feel, Pete?
I mean, the first floor of stage 7 definitely set a bad precedent for the rest of that first stream. I was still just writhing in pain from that moment, but the story beats in that first stream definitely helped out. Like talking to Johnny and hearing what he had to say.
Yeah.
The little subtle hints that they keep throwing in. Archie's past. It's like, whoa, what is going on?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
I remember starting the second stream and I was thinking about how bad everything went that first stream. Thinking that, oh, I'm in for more of the same. But it wasn't. It really wasn't. I went through without much issue. And I just remember thinking at the end of the stream, personally, I thought that wasn't bad. I feel like if I didn't have that one experience, my outlook on the immediate aftermath of that would have been totally different. It was just I got so frustrated with that one floor that it kind of dragged down the experience later on. But once I got past that, once I took a break from the game and started up again, I was fine. Plus, like we said, him breaking up with Katherine with a C, the whole fight sequence, the stabbing, the the confrontation between the two, climbing with Katherine with a K. I mean, all of that was just crazy and fun to experience, fun to see, and now I just want to find out what's going to happen.
Yes. And depending on how it ends, I could honestly see myself playing this, a couple years down the line again, kind of just being like, that was a fun story. Like, I know I got frustrated with the blocks, but even I feel like playing it again, I could pick up the block sections better, just have a better grasp. And that I think would make the overall experience even maybe much more enjoyable.
Our next episode is going to be our finale. Woo! Our season finale of Katherine. That's right. For the next episode, we must finish the game, guys.
All right.
It's time to put an end to this.
It's the only way I beat games with the game club.
That is it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm your host, Peter, and I'm with my friends, Johnny Bag of Donuts.
Hey, hey.
And Devon, a.k.a. the dark-skinned Johnny.
Peace out, my fellow sheep.
We are Black and White Gaming, and we will see you next time.